This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Here's your report.
Oh, thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire someone just like you.
Try LinkedIn Hiring Pro. It's more than a job board. It's like the recruiter you always wished you had. Hiring Pro uses real-time insights to match your role to LinkedIn's unique network of professionals and delivers a short list of best fit candidates. You'll spend less time sorting applicants and more time talking to the right people.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Hire right the first time. Post your job for free on LinkedIn today at linkedin.com/quality.
Welcome to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends, where we take a deep dive into the Star Wars universe, such as characters, creatures, stories, and so much more. Hosted by Ben of Temeria and Kodojo.
Welcome, Adepts, Acolytes, back to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. I am one of your hosts, Brandon, or also known as Ben of Temeria, and always with me is my good friend, Kodojo.
Hello there.
And today, like I teased on last week's episode, we're doing a Legends-only character deep dive. And honestly, this is going to be a very, not as well-known character for most people, I will say that. But we are diving into Prince Xizor from, if I'm not mistaken... Oh God, Dark Forces or Shadow of the Empire?
Shadow of the Empire.
Shadow of the Empire. Okay,
and
I knew it
he
was part of that
also
series.
He was also in a book.
Okay.
That took place just before Return of the Jedi, I think.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I never had a chance to play Shadow of the Empire. Funny enough, I actually had someone trade in the N64 version of that game. And
you guys still take the N64 games?
Oh, dude, we take all retro crap. Now,
really,
it depends on what you get out of it. But one of my coworkers immediately bought it. And I was like, "That's mine." It's like, damn it, man. But you can play Shadow of the Empire on Steam. It is on Steam. So if anybody does want to play a very old game from 2000, you can go and play it on Steam. So, anyway, getting into Xizor. So, Xizor was born the scion of House Cyran on Fallen, nearing the final centuries of the Galactic Republic. The Fallen were a species of reptilian humanoids renowned for their physical beauty and cool self-control, as well as the powerful pheromones they exuded at will. As the firstborn son to King Haxon, the ruler of a wealthy province on Fallen, Xizor was willful even at the cold standards of his people.
Yeah, so this species, it's very reptilian, humanoid reptilian. 5 fingers, but they're like scales. Think human, but lizard skin and possibly eyes.
Yeah, calling them reptilian is really weird because they don't have a tail. They don't they don't look lizard to me. It's just like green scaled skin.
Yeah, I think that's most of it.
Okay. Compared to Trandoshans, which clearly are, reptiled species. Okay, interesting. So he was educated off-world and spent most of his life away from his homeworld. He conducted, from scratch, a vast shipping concern, Xizor Transport Systems, and which would remain the principal legitimate front in his corporation business realm. So he made his own company, which is very impressive for anybody.
Emphasis on legitimate front.
Yeah, no, the keyword there, legitimate front. Things take a turn. That's for sure. So as head of Xizor Transport Systems, Xizor led the manufacturing of a number of starships created for large-scale transport and trading operations, which most famously used during the Galactic Civil War. It was this shipping organization that built on top of the vast personal wealth, most of which had originated from House Xizan. Already a trillionaire during the last years of the Galactic Republic, Prince Xizor's extravagant tastes were evident from an early age.
Nepo baby there. Nepo baby right there.
Trillionaire at the end of the Galactic Republic.
Mm-hmm.
That is whole. That's a lot. That's a lot of credits.
Yep. But well, to be fair, he did at least build his own company.
True. Yeah. He did it.
I'll give him that.
It. Yeah, he earned it, legally. In most cases.
Supposedly.
At this point.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, at this point. So, despite his opulent lifestyle, Xizor remained a shrewd businessman, expanding his influence through ruthless maneuver. He made his presence known on Coruscant by erecting an enormous palace in the heart of the cityscape, east of the presidential palace. The massive undertaking required the former Farfalla-sized skyscraper to be raised to its sub-foundation.
Now, a presidential palace would become the Imperial Palace in Legends, because in canon, Palpatine moved into the Jedi Temple and made that the Imperial Palace. Instead, in Legends, he didn't move into the Jedi Temple at all.
Right.
But also, building a palace on Coruscant alone would probably eat through his wealth by itself.
Yeah.
I mean, damn.
Yeah, that's a lot. And super expensive. So.
It's not cheap leaving on Coruscant.
Oh, God,
especially where you can see the sky.
In Star Wars The Old Republic it is. Because you only need 5,000 credits to buy. I think it's only 5,000. Maybe it's 50,000. I can't remember how many credits. It's super cheap to buy a property in Coruscant.
Well, that's your starting property.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying.
They make it cheap. Plus, you're a hero of the Republic, so...
Not yet. You can get it at any point
maybe.
at the start. So you're not a hero whatsoever at the beginning. So, just saying. So, during the advancement of his main enterprise, Prince Xizor very deliberately encountered the Black Sun's crime syndicate. The Fallen had already climbed up the ranks of the organization by the time of the Clone Wars, leveraging his cunning and powerful connections to navigate the turbulent landscape, criminal underworld of the galaxy.
So when the regular business world isn't enough for you, you go illegitimate.
Yeah.
Become part of a criminal organization for the thrills.
Pretty much. I mean, he's a prince, though. Like, what is going to be, he's doing things that, no normal person will be able to do because he's a prince and can get away with it, and he has a lot of money. So, yeah. So during the war, the syndicate neared the brink of collapse due to the BOTA regulation deal with the Hutts falling apart. He partially waited out the galactic conflict, biding his time for the opportune moment to assert his power. When the war concluded in 19 BBY, Prince Xizor quickly began to develop a close relationship with the newly proclaimed Galactic Emperor Palpatine. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
In case one falls out, you got a backup.
Yeah, so now he's, dealing with Palpatine.
Well, to be fair, if you're a trillionaire on Coruscant, there's a good chance
you're going to run into Palpatine at some point.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. With no expectations whatsoever. You will definitely run into Palpatine because he will try to get into your pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, because Palpatine is that type of person.
Oh, yeah.
So, mere months after the declaration of a new order, Prince Xizor emerged as a leading competitor to become a Vigo within Black Sun, facing a fierce competition from the Neji assassin Akard. The two competed for the favor of the Underlord Dale Puri, vying for his approval through successful missions for the Syndicate while also sabotaging each other's efforts. Xizor's cooperation with Paris was instrumental in recognizing Black Sun and many of the faction in the wake of the Bota fiasco, though it was still recovering from the death of Alexei Garn after 13 years.
So Vigo is technically a lieutenant, which in terms would be a capo in the Mafia.
Okay.
And there's only like one of 9 in the Black Sun.
Okay.
So it was a very important rank position. Now, Underlord, what is an Underlord? It was the highest title for Black Sun leaders.
Yep. And then Alexei Garn was a Vigo serving and eventually attained the rank of Underlord.
Ah, okay.
And apparently his leadership was brutally slaughtered by an attack by Sith Darth Maul in 33 BBY. So Maul killed him.
Not surprising. I mean, to reiterate, Maul was nothing more than a tool for Palpatine. He was never meant to be. He was never meant to be a real Sith. He was just a tool, an assassin.
Oh, absolutely. And Palpatine used Maul as his own personal assassin above anything else. So, there's that.
Yeah.
There's that. Yeah. So the competition reached its peak when Karda devised a scheme to trap Xizor into buying a stolen hyper gem from the Kargan executive Gor Palikt on Metalos, a move that would have cost Xizor's favor with the Underlord by enraging an important Black Sun ally. Angering an important Black Sun ally. However, the prince anticipated Karn's scheme, and when purchased the hypergem, he took it to Paris as a sign of his loyalty and to expose Karn's plot and turn the Neji in.
Haha, I expected to be backstabbed, so technically you front stabbed me and I saw it coming.
Yeah.
Therefore you didn't stab me. Kind of plots.
Do we have
Now what is a hypergem?
Okay, by the way, a Neji is a bird-like species in the Star Wars universe. It's only in Legends. We don't have photos of them, so just to give you all up.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of this is going to be from books.
Hypergems are incredibly rare and valuable diamondoids that were formed cores of neutron stars. Oh, dear God.
How do you get it?
Let's see. Hypergems had a crystallized planar networks extending the higher dimensions, attempting to take in the multidimensional lantis of the brain. Oh, okay. It doesn't really tell you. Apparently, the Fallen were species known to resist most of the Hypergems' mental effects. And okay. So they have effects on sentient beings.
So it sends you on a trip that you might not come back from.
Yeah.
So only 3 spatial dimensions and 1 temporal dimension. What the heck?
Science names. So, believing he had secured the position of Vigo, the Fallen had given one final mission by Underlord Paris to find and retrieve the droid at 1040. This droid was being hunted by both the Galactic Empire and the budding resistance movement known as Whiplash.
Okay, we got a lot to learn here today, folks.
So 1040
okay, you look that
is
up.
a TO series protocol droid known as Bug Eyes.
And Whiplash is just a small rebel cell on Coruscant that smuggled people off, Jedi and political refugees.
Yeah, there you go. See, we're learning things because this is Legends material, and we're not experts on all things Legends or Star Wars because it's so expansive. So there.
Where I lived, I did not get internet, and there weren't that many libraries around, so I didn't have access to Legends materials.
Yeah, same. I didn't get high-speed internet until 2014.
I didn't get internet, period until 2010, 2011.
Yeah, so for everybody who doesn't know, I live in the sticks. I had dial-up growing up, and if you don't know what that is, shame on you.
You had dial-up. I had shit. I had
Dial-up, what's
nothing.
that? Well,
had
you
nothing.
didn't have. Yeah, that's fair. You didn't have anything.
We
Anyway,
had rabbit ears, antenna, TV, and that was it, buddy.
Oh God. Well, let's take a quick mid-break. Thank our patrons, and we'll be right back.
This episode is brought to you by Workday. Guessing is for game shows, not your business, especially when your margin for error is zero. Workday is the enterprise AI platform for HR, finance, and IT, with a deep understanding of your organization's context and guardrails. So every AI action is permission aware, giving you accuracy 24/7 and the ability to not just get work done, but get it done right. It's a new Workday.
This episode is brought to you by Perfect Bistro Cat Food. Hey guys, today I'm interviewing my cat about his perfect bistro food. Percy, you seem to be a big Perfect Bistro fan. Care to comment? Totally. What do you like about it? You love the high quality ingredients? And the delicious flavors, of course. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Listen to Percy, guys. Visit perfectbistro.com to try it for your cat.
All right. Welcome to the middle of the show. We're talking about everything with the podcast. It has nothing to do with the lore of Star Wars. Here we want to thank all of our amazing patrons. Thank you all so much for supporting the show. And if you too want to support the show, you can go to patreon.com/holocronhistories, where you can get ad-free episodes or even join us once a month on the show itself. You can also leave us ratings review on Apple and Spotify. Leave 5-star review on Apple with some words, or a nice Spotify comment read out loud next time on the show. We don't have any this week, but is what it is. And you can also find us on a few different Discord servers. The Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, as well as my own Discord server, the Band of Friends Podcasting Discord, where you can find this show and all the other shows that I host, which are the Final Fantasy Lorecast, the Gundam Lorecast, the Wizard World Lorecast, and the Witcher Lorecast. So, go check all that stuff out. It's awesome stuff. And do we have any news? I haven't really seen any news stuff recently.
Well, we got an official Star Wars projection for 2026. There's no dates to them that I'm aware of.
Yeah, you posted that in the Discord, right?
Yeah, The Mandalorian and Grogu, Ahsoka Season 2 expected, Maul, Shadow Lord, the Ninth Jedi, which is from the Star Wars Visions, from one of the Japanese studios they worked with, and Star Wars Zero Company.
Yeah. I'm so excited for Zero Company.
And then there's also a picture of Timothy Zahn, the creator of Thrawn, both in Legends and canon, in a picture with the actor Emin Esfandi, aka Ezra Bridger, and Rosia Dawson, a.k.a. Asako Tano from Asaka.
Oh, that's what that was. I was wondering,
yeah.
you posted that, and I was like, who is this guy? I don't know this guy.
Yeah, that's the author who brought Zahn into existence.
Oh, okay. See,
my brain's fried.
There we go. It's okay. It happens. You had a day off.
I'm allowed to be brain dead.
Oh, dear God. Well, oh, man, I'm getting Snapchat. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyway, but...
Who's the girl? No.
Moving on.
Didn't deny it, folks.
Let's go back into more Xizor.
Hey parents, how do you make smarter choices for your kids' college today? That's where Sally can help. With Sally, you can find scholarships, funding options, tools, and guidance all in one place. And if you need a loan, Sally has options for different families and different situations. College is only worth it if you do it right. So don't just help your kid go. Help them go smarter. Sally.com/GoParents. This episode is brought to you by San Pellegrino Ciao. A gift from Italy to your home. San Pellegrino Ciao is a flavored sparkling water made with real fruit juice, finished with a pinch of Sicilian salt for a perfectly balanced taste. So which flavor will you choose? Peach, lime, blood orange, cherry, or maybe the all-new limoncello? Crafted in Italy with 0 grams of added sugar. San Pellegrino Ciao. Buy it now.
All right, so now Pieri hoped to use the protocol droid as a bargaining chip to ensure the Imperial government did not interfere with the Syndicate's nefarious operations. However, the true objective of the mission was not to get the droid itself. Instead, Pieri was setting Prince Xizor up to be assassinated by Card, who posed less of a threat to the Underlord's grip on Black Sun.
Oh, so the Underlord was scared of Xizor. He was afraid of his rise to power.
Yeah.
First a lieutenant, then a boss.
So the assassination attempt failed. Shocker. Since this is, by the way, 2 parts.
Although it's going to be real short.
With the help of 10-4-TO, Xizor captured Card and headed for the factory district, following a brief encounter with the Jedi Knight Jax Paven. To his band of companions who were hunting for the droid. There, Xizor revealed that to Card that he had planned to kill Underlord Puri and replace him with a human replica droid, so that he could manipulate Puri and eventually replace him at the helm of Black Sun. The Fallen planned to brainwash Card into murdering the Underlord, but was foiled when the scientists were slaughtered by feral droids.
Yeah, there's just... God, let me tell you, it doesn't pay to be in crime. I mean, everyone's out just to kill each other.
Right. And
Jeez.
Jax Paven was obviously a Jedi Knight during the Galactic Republic, waning years of the Galactic Republic and going into, the Galactic Empire. And eventually hunted by Darth Vader. And he was part of Whiplash.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Moving on, he was slaughtered by feral droids. Oh, feral droids were, according to legend, would kill sentient beings. Oh, okay, that's fun. So then Xizor was then found by Nick Rostu, who led the Fallen to the rest of Jax Pavin's group, which had followed Xizor halfway around Coruscant in pursuit of 10-4-TO. With the help of the droid, Xizor subdued the group and tied them up. He was about to kill Paven and with his own lightsaber when Rotsu and the sentient protocol droid I-5YQ simultaneously attacked Xizor.
Sentient protocol droid. That's not good.
Nope. And it literally just looks like a standard protocol droid, which is interesting. So Rotsu's attack was easily beaten back, but I-5 was able to subdue Xizor by training his finger lasers on the Prince. Oh, that's interesting. A protocol droid with finger lasers. Interesting.
Well,
had to have some sort of weapon.
Yeah.
And it's Legends, so Legends stuff gets crazy. Weapons. So Paven called off the droid, and began dueling Xizor. Paven was able to disarm Xizor when he regained his sporadic control of the Force, and Xizor was able to escape by stealing a blaster from the unconscious Nick Rotsu, and proceeded to steal Card's ship and fled the factory district.
Yeah, so apparently Xizor could touch the Force every now and then, but not very often.
Yeah, hence why it's sporadic.
It's almost like a plot armor that he develops when necessary.
What? Plot armor? Talking about a character in Star Wars that doesn't have plot armor? What?
Yeah, stormtroopers.
No, fair point. So years later, Prince Xizor was presented another opportunity to consolidate power, one he wasted no time in securing. Fleury Vroom, God, these names, the planetary governor of Corellia, was appointed Moff to the Corellian Oversector under the Empire's reign. His rule was rather relaxed, and particularly in relation to crime.
Hey, if you pay me, I don't see nothing.
Right? Oh,
So long
whoa.
as my so long as my back pocket's full, I don't care.
Mm-hmm. And with his extensive network of political and criminal connections, Varu wielded considerable influence by 7 BBY and was considered a possible alternative to Emperor Palpatine by some. Xizor moved up in the Emperor's behalf, framing them off on numerous charges and having him exiled to Kessel. Black Sun also seized all profitable operations on Corellia.
Moved on.
All
So,
right.
yeah, I wonder at one point if Palpatine ever considered Xizor a threat, a true threat.
Probably not, but I mean, it is Palpatine, so I doubt it. He doesn't really think of anyone as a huge threat because he can undermine anyone
Yeah,
in the Empire, so he doesn't really care.
yeah. And plus, being exiled to Kessel is a death sentence.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You do not want to be sent to Kessel, period. At any canon or legends, you do not want to go there.
It's not a vacation you want to take your family on.
No. No. So once Corellia fell into the police with Xizor's plan, it was a matter of years before the prince became the undisputed ruler of the Black Sun. However, the success of the plan that had taken decades to unfold was overshadowed by a terrible incident that struck on Fallen. In the capital city of King Haxam's kingdom on Fallen, the Imperial Forces Supreme Commander Darth Vader established an advanced biological weapons research laboratory as part of the exploration tour of similar weaponry developed projects across the Outer Rim territories.
Because there's nothing that ever comes bad from biological weapon research laboratory.
Yay! Biological warfare, because that's great.
And remember, kids, this is Star Wars, so there is no Geneva Convention.
War crimes, yay!
No such thing.
Fair point. So by 7 BBY, an accident released a deadly flesh-eating contaminant near Xizor's home, prompting the Sith Lord to order the research lab and surrounding city to be flattened. Haxam, his wife, 4 children, and 3 brothers were wiped out on an orbital bombardment. Xizor was off-planet at the time, cementing his position as a Vigo in Black Sun. Upon his return, he had virtually all knowledge of his position destroyed. He planned to exact his revenge on Vader, but hid knowledge of the personal vendetta from the public.
So my question is, did Xizor ever actually really go back to his family?
I mean, from I can tell, he never really went back after he originally left.
Yeah, I mean, maybe some, like, infrequent visits? And did the family know about his Black Sun?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that.
And why weren't the other children off-world getting education like he did?
Maybe he was special.
Your first son, get out.
Right, pretty much. So in the years that followed, Xizor built 2 concurrent empires, one legitimate, one criminal. Thus, the Dark Prince emerged as the leader of the Black Sun and a provider of several major galactic corporations. To fund and facilitate the illegal empire, Xizor had the legal firms, such as Xizor's Transport Systems, funnel funds, transfers, contraband, and launder millions of credits.
Now, that's one thing criminal enterprises never really take into consideration: transportation. How to move products and other illicit goods across spaces.
Yeah, Xizor knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like,
he laid the foundation for this decades ago.
Oh, yes. Tremendously. So, Xizor was driven by his desire to restore his opulent lifestyle and destroy Darth Vader. To disguise his planned revenge, the Dark Prince used his connections to remove all records of the Sith Lord's involvement in the death of his family. Everyone assumed that their rivalry was jockeying for favor from the Emperor, literally just going back and forth trying to get favor from Palpatine, who subtly encouraged the rivalry.
So he hid the fact that Vader killed his family just so that when the betrayal comes, says, "Oh no, it's not for the Emperor's favor, that's just a bonus. No, this is for my family.
Yeah. Screw you, Vader. You're dead. Shocker. This doesn't happen. Spoiler alert. Because Vader's Vader. Good luck trying to kill him.
Oh.
So Xizor ordered himself a personal craft, the Virago, which had a custom heavily modified Star Viper assault fighter made just for him. Upon completion, the Dark Prince purchased all rights to the fighter, ensuring it was unique. As his position necessitated a certain degree of paranoia and much distrust from life forms around him, Xizor sought out the wholly obedient lieutenant, and so he commissioned Simonel and Masada Trumbull to construct him a human replica droid modified according to his exact specifications, the end result of the project being Guri, who Xizor bought for 9 million credits.
Barely dipping a toe in his personal wealth for that, by the way.
And by the way, shocker, it's a female droid.
Oh, yeah. And Star Viper assault fighters. Now, these things look weird. These things actually look like X-Wings, like the letter X fighters.
Oh, God. Ooh, I don't like that.
These were in Star Wars Empire at War Corruption expansion pack.
I don't like that. That's weird.
I know, yeah. But
they have a canonical appearance?
Yeah, in Empires at War, Corruption, Forces of Corruption.
No, like that's Legends, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking about
I don't think
canonically. So. No, canon. They're in Star Wars Destiny, Convergence, Starships and Speeders, and then Star Wars Unlimited, Sparks of Rebellion, which, by the way, Star Wars Unlimited is a TCG. But Star Wars Destiny is a tabletop by Fantasy Flight.
Oh, yeah.
And wow, it is canon.
It must be in the... which one? You have the Force and Destiny, Rebellion.
Well, it's Convergence, which... Oh, God, let me go back to it.
It's in the miniature game as well. Scum and Villainy, that was it.
Convergence was part... Oh, wait, Destiny was the... Was that the card game? Oh, that was the card game. Star Wars Destiny was the card game.
But it's also sourced in Scum and Villainy, which is
one of Starships and Speeders from the... Yeah, from the Fantasy Flight actual TTRG. Yeah, that was... Starship and Speeders was just a... extra book with other starships and speeders.
Yeah.
It can work with all of them. Alright. That's awesome. So. And then once the two developers went their separate ways, the Dark Prince decided to ensure his new bodyguard's uniqueness by preventing her creators from producing yet another, while Thrumble's safety was guaranteed due to his association with the Empire. Simile enjoyed no such protection, and Xizor had Guri track him down and kill him. Unknown to either the Dark Prince or his lieutenant, the dead man was nothing more than a replica, with the real scientist having fled into hiding.
Haha, you killed my droid replica.
Right.
That's some droid on droid violence there, right there.
Right? It's droid crimes.
And also, why did this
droid crimes? Because it's war crimes.
Due to association with that's why. Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out why one guy was safety was guaranteed, but
Empire.
He was associated with the Empire. So,
but yeah, it's Man,
I'm looking at a picture of this human replica droid, and it is freaky. It's like one of those clear controllers where you get like the clear material and you can see
like
the insides of it. Yeah, transparent.
To me, it's similar to a synth from Fallout 4.
Yeah, it's probably like that, but the picture they're showing, it's freaky. Yeah. Oh, and they call it meat droids or droid clones.
Oh, God. Anyway.
We have a word for that now. Clankers.
Yeah. And yes, we can say it because it's from Star Wars, so don't get upset. I don't care if it's against AI or not. What's so stupid? Like, did you see in the news people freaking out? Oh my god, I'm not going to use this word. I was like, you guys know this was in Star Wars from like 2003, right?
They stole that from Star Wars, just like they stole the Space Force logo from Star Trek.
Oh my god,
you cannot convince me otherwise.
Yeah.
You cannot convince me otherwise.
Yep. But anyway, any final thoughts on Prince Xizor?
He was a man who was bored, who decided to go into crime to become unbored.
Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, everybody, thank you again for listening to Holocron Histories, and may the Force be with you.
Thank you for listening to Holocron History, Star Wars Canon vs. Legends. You can find us on the Robots Radio Discord at robotsradio.net, the Ben and Friends podcasting Discord, where you can share your thoughts, experiences, and love for the Star Wars lore. And don't forget, for the Republic!